Hey there, trivia buffs! Welcome to the Mega Trivia Challenge. Ready to test your knowledge with 30 questions? Let's dive in! Question 1. What is the largest planet in our solar system? Pause for 5 seconds. Time's up! The answer is Jupiter. Question 2. Who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird? Pause for 5 seconds. Time's up! The answer is Harper Lee. Question 3. What is the capital of Canada? Pause for 5 seconds. Time's up. The answer is Ottawa. Let's move on to question 4. Host, question 4. Which element has the atomic number 1? Alright, take a few seconds to think about it. Host, time's up. The answer is hydrogen. Now let's head to question 5. Host, question 5. What is the longest river in the world? Think carefully. You've got a few seconds. Host, time's up. The answer is the Nile River. And now, question 6. Host, question 6. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling? Take your time, but not too long. Host, time's up. The answer is Michelangelo. Transition to question 7 with animated text and graphics. Host, question 7. What is the smallest country in the world by area? Pause for 5 seconds with a countdown timer on screen. Host, time's up. The answer is Vatican City. Transition to question 8 with animated text and graphics. Host, question 8. Who discovered penicillin? Pause for 5 seconds with a countdown timer on screen. Host, time's up. The answer is Alexander Fleming. Transition to question 9 with animated text and graphics. Host, question 9. What is the tallest building in the world as of 2024? Pause for 5 seconds with a countdown timer on screen. Host, time's up. The answer is Burj Khalifa. Transition to question 10 with animated text and graphics. Question 10. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Time's up. The answer is avocado. Transition to question 11 with animated text and graphics. Question 11. Who is the author of the Harry Potter series? Time's up. The answer is J.K. Rowling. Transition to question 12 with animated text and graphics. Question 12. What is the capital of France? Time's up. The answer is Paris. Let's move on to question 13. Host, question 13. Which planet is known as the Earth's twin? Alright, take a few seconds to think about it. Host, time's up. The answer is Venus. Here comes question 14. Host, question 14. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Okay, let's see if you know this one. Host, time's up. The answer is diamond. And now question 15. Host, question 15. Who developed the theory of relativity? This is a big one. Take your time. Host, time's up. The answer is Albert Einstein. Question 16. What is the main language spoken in Brazil? Time's up. The answer is Portuguese. Question 17. What is the capital of Japan? Time's up. The answer is Tokyo. Question 18. Who painted the Starry Night? Time's up. The answer is Vincent van Gogh. Alright folks, let's move on to question 19. Here we go. Host, question 19. What is the largest desert in the world? Take a moment to think about it. Host, time's up. The answer is the Sahara Desert. Great job, everyone. Now, let's see if you can get this next one. On to question 20. Host, question 20. Who is the Greek god of the sea? This one's a classic. Got your answer ready? Host, time's up. The answer is Poseidon. Alright, let's keep that momentum going with question 21. Here it is. Host, question 21. What is the currency of Japan? Think carefully, you've got this. Host, time's up. The answer is yen. Transition to question 22 with animated text and graphics. Host, question 22. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Host, time's up. The answer is Jane Austen. Transition to question 23 with animated text and graphics. Host, question 23. What is the chemical symbol for gold? Host, time's up. The answer is AU. Transition to question 24 with animated text and graphics. Host question 24, what is the capital of Italy? Host, time's up. The answer is Rome. Alright folks, let's move on to question 25. Here we go. Question 25, who invented the telephone? Time's up. The answer is Alexander Graham Bell. Now get ready for question 26. Here it comes, question 26. What is the largest mammal in the world? Time's up. The answer is the blue whale. And now let's dive into question 27. Ready? Question 27. Who wrote the Odyssey? Time's up. The answer is Homer. Transition to question 28 with animated text and graphics. Host question 28. What is the capital of Russia? Host, time's up. The answer is Moscow. Transition to question 29 with animated text and graphics. Host question 29. Who discovered America? Host, time's up. The answer is Christopher Columbus. Transition to question 30 with animated text and graphics. Host question 30. What is the most widely spoken language in the world? Host, time's up. The answer is Mandarin Chinese. Closing shot, energetic music, and the host waving goodbye. Host, thanks for playing the Mega Trivia Challenge. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun trivia. See you next time.